You know, we haven't had too many girl gamers at the arcade. But a shout out goes out to Chloe and Gwen. She's made a name for herself in quite a short amount of time, because really, there's not very many girl gamers taking scores up there. I mean, Tracy, I believe, was here for a month, but she's back in Great Britain, back home. Who knows when she'll be back. My goodness, boy, does she has a grip on her. She is as strong as an ox. Can't believe, I'm surprised she's not, I don't know, a bodybuilder or a MMA fighter or a boxer or anything. But she's strong enough to be such an athlete. But anyway, I'm glad to see another girl gamer make her name for herself in a short amount of time at the Goblin Ghost Arcade, and who knows? Maybe in 2024 we'll have our first female Gamer of the Year. But it's early. I've never met her. Hopefully I will get to meet her soon, but you know what? Keep grinding, take some scores. Maybe enter the Blade Wars tournament or the Pinball Expo tournament. So if you want to be Gamer of the Year and the first female Gamer of the Year, you gotta do those things to even have a chance at it. Alright, that wraps it up. I'm Mad Conservative Crime Bad Conservative Crime Fighter Stephen Lucas.
Moving on down to Chi-Town, Chicago. Moving on down to Chi-Town, Chicago. Gonna get on out of here, out of stupid Lubbock, where I hate this town. And I'm moving on down to Chicago. Gonna hang out there a bit. I don't know if I'll like it, I don't know if I'll fit in, but I'm gonna do my best. Gonna try to survive and pass this next test. I thought I was headed to Trinidad, but I don't think I'd like it there.
With that, I like to call this place Trucker Town.
Moving on down to Chi-Town, Chicago. At least I know people there. Gonna try to go to movie theater. I haven't been since October 15th. I'm terrified, I'm oh so scared, but I'm also brave and I'm gonna push on. I'm moving on down to Chi-Town, Chicago. Moving on down, moving on down to Chi-Town. Moving on down to Chi-Town, Chicago. I'm moving on down, you know it's the time. I feel like a clown and I'm moving on down to Chi-Town, Chicago. Gonna try to survive and pass the test and do my best and beat the pests. And the cockroaches are out of my life. I hope they're not in the car tonight. Got a 16-hour drive down to Chi-Town, Chicago. Chi-Town, Chicago. Chi-Town, Chicago. And I'll do my best to survive.
I was up for my second run and someone in the chat types, "That's a man," laughing face. And they don't ban the guy, they just leave it. It's like, come on.
That's really fucking gross. If someone did that at the Cisco, they would be like banned for life.
I don't really care about meeting Billy Mitchell, but I would like to meet Walter Day. I think that would be cool. I've seen him in documentaries since I was a kid.
Wow.
I mean, same with Billy, but I just find Walter a lot cooler. And I like that he's like, he wants to be a musician, but he's doing this gaming stuff to get by, and he finally pursued his music passions and makes music. And I think that's beautiful because it shows people aren't just limited to being the gamer. They can be a musician too.
Definitely.
And I think so often YouTube gamers, they get pigeonholed into that, and if they try to do anything else, it's just automatically considered cringe by a lot of people.
I often feel like so much of the gaming community has historically been anti-art. And I imagine that obviously doesn't help the reputation when they try more conventional fine art things.
Yeah, I think it can be discouraging because they want hyper polish with everything. In the gaming industry nowadays, it has to be hyper polished.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't like that mindset. I like the scrappy graphics of the older games and the heart it had. They put thought into the gameplay. They weren't just trying to rip off the next big thing.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to make Fortnite. That's like the gaming industry nowadays. Just Fortnite clones.
I've been trapped here all morning because I came for coffee. Yeah, I came for coffee at 6, and then tried to leave, and it was like blocked here, blocked there, blocked, and I'm okay, I'm trapped. Going here all day.
You left a part of you in Texas.
Somewhat, yeah. I'm okay with it like that, though, honestly. Because the guy who was going to repair it wanted $3,000, and I figured, no way, I'll just save money and drive it.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Okay. Thank you. I just don't know if they do tap to pay. Do you do tap to pay here? Oh, do you work here? Oh, I confuse you for a security guard. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to go in and ask if it's tap to pay?
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna smoke. Oh, I'm out. Well, let's go to Walgreens.
Sure.
I don't really like sitting on seats that
Okay.
are outdoors.
Obviously, in terms of angles, I often try to think about what works best for you. Obviously, if I'm looking up at you, that has a certain image. And I don't know if it makes, like, it shows obviously, like, more of your chin. And I don't think there's a problem with your chin, but lots of people, like, don't like that angle.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, you can film me from any angle. I'm not self-conscious of my appearance, and I don't care what angles. As long as they're good for you, they're good for me.
Great.
Yeah. I want to get back into making music.
Ooh. I imagine you don't want to make garage rock revival music like this.
No. I'd want to do like folk,
That's what I thought.
but I need to find a guitarist.
Yeah.
It's where I've been at for a while.
Yeah, I always did everything myself with my music.
I could learn guitar, it's just like, I have no room for it in my life.
Of course.
If I had the space, I probably would get one and learn.
Yeah.
But it's like in that car now. No room.
Yeah, obviously it's hard to do it when you're not, like, part of a DIY scene. Like, obviously in Chicago, there's lots of musicians that play in bands together.
Yeah, I'd like to be a part of one.
But obviously you have to, like, be in the community for a while.
Yeah. Sometimes it can take me a while to do stuff because, you know, of my OCD.
I just learned to build that into the schedule.
It makes sense. Like pooping sometimes is like 20 minutes for me if I'm in a public bathroom because I am so stressed. And out here it's harder because you guys don't have toilet seat covers. What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't understand that logic.
Why is there no toilet seat covers?
That's a good question.
In California, every bathroom has toilet seat covers. You will not walk into one that doesn't. Like, I have to put layers of paper towels on the toilet to feel safe sitting on it.
Wow.
I literally put like 12 pieces, 2 stacked on top of each other, 6 actual stacks around the seat
Wow.
when I go poop. Because I cannot sit on a toilet seat like that without thinking like there is some disease on it.
I've heard you can get pregnant from a toilet seat. Obviously, I wouldn't, but like if you have the parts to get pregnant,
that's more reason for me to be an unsanitary stop.
you can get pregnant from a toilet seat.
Yeah.
I think the only way it would happen is if like a stranger came on it and then somehow
Yeah, it gives
the
a new
cum
reason,
got
a
inside
new
of
definition of the term pregnant with poop.
you. Yeah. Oh God. Because I didn't find you through folk filmmaking. I think I told you, like, I found you because someone was, like, hating on your movie, and I wanted to give it a chance and watch it, and I ended up loving it. That was Squish. And I think they deleted the video, because I was trying to figure it out, like, a few months later and remember, like, what was that video I watched?
The film is an hour and a half of nothing. In this postmodern culture, anything passes for art. It's also worth noting that when you look at his ratings on Letterboxd, he actually gave Cuties 3 stars out of 5. A good rating, so make of that what you will.
But I think they deleted it, which is good. It wasn't very nice.
Yeah, obviously, as I've told you, Cinema Maz is a fascist.
That's the person who I saw off Cinema Mash?
Yeah,
Yes.
his takes are truly embarrassing. I think his last video was about why he doesn't support the WGA strike.
He's cringe. Wow, yeah, that's cringe as fuck. But I was in some ways thankful because I probably would have found your movies eventually through the Doom Productions comments, but I wouldn't have found it at the time I did. So I felt like it worked out, and I really liked the movie, like I said. Although I personally don't care what others think of the movies, but yeah, it's probably interesting. I wonder what I would think though if like I had more than just like 3 people putting Letterboxd reviews, like, because I don't care now, but sometimes I wonder. But I don't think I ever would care.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I know that I'm often surprised at how much negative reviews hurt, but often it's because I feel like they misunderstand things. It's like that guy in Lady Bird. They didn't understand.
Yeah, I think too when you make stuff that's very abstract, like films you make, it's going to be harder for them to understand. And I'll admit I don't even necessarily understand everything, but I do understand. I feel more than just like, you know, writing off your movies or something. I understand what you're trying to do, and I really like your movies.
Great.
And I feel like they kind of capture an autistic perspective well when watching them.
That's definitely intentional.
Yeah, because I see that when I'm watching it, of like, it is through the eyes of an autistic person, and you see that like lived experience of an autistic person, which I can relate to. Obviously, we are different in some ways, but there is that general, you know, that you can relate to with autism.
Of course.
Scared because there's like, you know, a person on the mic. I'm thinking like, are they watching us? Are they gonna send someone?
Of course.
My car is here. Anyways, that's our tickets. Okay, good. I was worried those were on my car. So the idea for the short is me with the cigarette as one character, and I'm like the bad influence on another character who's also me walking in. And we would film it, one take on me with the cigarette lighting it, I would say all the lines, and then we'd do another take of me doing the other character's lines and just cut it together. And we could make it in like an hour probably.
Hi.
I'm not from around here. I know there's like a tourist trap or something, but you can take as many photos as you want.
Can we do one in front of the
Yeah. You guys gonna get a picture together?
Great.
Where you guys from?
I'm from Cali. She's from out here.
Damn. We're from Indianapolis, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Did you
No,
drive
you're
here?
from Cali, that's the cool part.
Yeah, I drove here.
Nah. How long?
It was like 30 hours of driving, 2,000 miles.
How many days?
I spent like a week or two because I stopped in Denver. I was in Kansas City.
I was in Idaho seeing family. I want to get back before it snows, but by next year I'll be back here for sure.
How do you like it compared to Cali? It's obviously way different.
I love it. I love both, but yeah, I kind of like that weed's cheaper in Cali. I don't like the weed prices.
Yeah, it's expensive here, yeah.
It's expensive as fuck.
Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, I do. Dear Coggy Hansen. DearKoggy. H. Oh, there I am. Colette.
Whoa.
Great, thank you so much.
Nice to meet you guys.
Lovely meeting you. Have a good one. Oh, they were cool.
Definitely.
That's the second time we've had our picture taken here.
Yeah,
That's funny. It happened twice.
definitely.
I guess we're photogenic.
Yeah. I guess the other thing is that neither of us are really like presenting the past right now, which I guess is sort of rare in places like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or at least it's
I
like
never think about passing. Like I don't care. But like I don't shave. I like having a mustache. I don't care about passing. It's like I just want to be me.
that makes perfect sense. Yeah, do you think it would be interesting documentary footage to see you reach those world records?
That would be interesting if we made a documentary about that, because that actually is one angle we could go with. Because yeah, I've done, I've held several speedrunning world records.
Yeah, I always think about the Family Guy one.
That is, I was about to say, that's like my most proud accomplishment when speedrunning was my 117, which isn't even my best time. I got a 115. But
Damn.
the 117 was, with the strats at the time, was like just insane. Like probably the best time we could have gotten was a 114 or a 113.
Wow.
I feel like I did really good at staying calm towards the end there, because I was fucking like breaking into a sweat towards the end. But like we lost a bit of time, but we held down the lead. Yeah, I was feeling it. Like once I was in Playground, I was really feeling it. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Dude, that's 2 world records today.
Who is this? Who is this guy in my seat?
Oh, sorry, I had...
Hi, this is producer Kay. You already know El Shamizu. You could leave me a message, or you can call me back, bitch. Seriously. Love you. Call me back. Bye.
Marker.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm just smoking my cigarette here.
How's your day going, Chloe?
Yeah, I'm just smoking this cigarette.
Yeah, I'm actually doing pretty well, thanks.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you want a hit?
I don't smoke. Sorry.
Do you want a hit?
Yeah, I don't want to hit.
Do you want a hit?
I don't want to hit.
Take a hit, take a hit.
I don't want to hit.
Just take a hit. Simple.
I don't want to hit.
Simple. It'll change your life for the better.
I'm so sorry, I don't want to hit.
I'll blow this in your face.
I don't want to hit.
Okay, fine. You win. You don't have to hit it. Ha 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 ha.
I don't want to hit. Sorry. Thank you for respecting my boundaries.
Okay. I think that's enough footage. That was a great delivery. The audio's bad on mine, but that's okay. I can boost it.
Great.
I think this is a good short we filmed just now.
I'm glad. Hey, how are you doing?
Okay, now we need, oh no, your shoes breaking.
Oh my goodness, your shoe's breaking.
And then, yeah, again, the one keeps saying that.
Your shoe's breaking. Your shoe's breaking. Your shoe's breaking.
And then say, will you be okay?
Will you be okay?
And say, that's good.
That's good.
Okay, this is maybe like a critique of narcissism, but it almost seems like now with the context they have that he maybe buys some of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't like using that word, obviously, especially not in like a universally negative sense.
What, narcissism?
Yeah, I don't like because obviously people with NPD do have a lot of trouble with it, and I feel like going and painting them all as abusers or as bad people is not helpful. So I try to avoid using that term unless they like have a diagnosis, or if you're like talking about having them get help.
Yeah.
I just don't like the idea of using a clinical term as a way to demonize people. I find that to be ableist. But I understand that you're meaning well.
Yeah, I don't mean anything bad by it. I just don't like narcissists because Tanner was a huge fucking narcissist. She's like American Psycho Patrick Bateman level. She's staring in the mirror 10 minutes like, I'm so hot, I'm so sexy, we're such a sexy couple, we're so hot.
That's interesting because I feel like there isn't, like, obviously lots of trans women are accused of narcissism just for liking ourselves. And there sort of is like a universally like misogynist trope.
Yes, I'm sorry.
So I feel like Tanner has lots of horrible things about her, but I don't think that her going and thinking about herself a lot, at least by itself, is one of them.
Well, here's the thing is, I don't have a problem if you find yourself attractive. There are obviously people who are attracted to themselves. The problem is when you believe every single person is attracted to you. That is when it becomes narcissism, which is Tanner's belief that everyone finds her attractive.
That's interesting.
Thinks she's hot. I have no problem if you think like, oh, I'm hot, I'm sexy, but obviously you recognize not everyone's going to be attracted to you. I don't think that is narcissism. But
it is interesting how that ties into like ideas of consent.
How does it tie into consent?
Like she assumes that people because if people think she's hot from her point of view, she thinks that she's entitled to like go and do things to them because she assumes that they would like it.
Yes. She would literally like grab me and just start eating my ass out of nowhere and just start doing, sexual shit without consent. She's very bad about consent.
Yeah.
And I hope saying this narcissism stuff doesn't offend you or nothing.
No, it doesn't. I just feel like once again, it feels weird because obviously I remember you did talk about her wanting her to get help.
Yes.
I'm not an expert on. I'm not an expert on NPD.
And I know my dad's a narcissist because he'd walk around as a kid, he'd go, someday people will listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, someday people will listen to me because I am always right. And he'd sing that song, like it's stuck in my head because he sang it so fucking much as a kid.
Like what?
Like a SpongeBob movie I'd want to do. Maybe.
Would it be like with action figures? Or would actors...
like maybe Lego SpongeBob.
Ooh.
And like Lego figures. I wanted to make my own Lego movie, Hog Lego movie.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah,
it would be a Lego stop motion film. And I would put who would I put in it? Probably Spider-Man, SpongeBob, Patrick, maybe Mario, Sonic. movie Indiana Jones. Who else? Darth Vader, Yoda. I would put the Ewoks. They'd have a big role. Maybe the main character would be an Ewok. The Coggy Ewok could be the character's name.
Would the stop motion be done outdoors in public? I think that'd be pretty funny.
Oh God, no. It would. I would wait because storing Legos is tough.
Of course.
They would surely break in my car. It would be a bitch to rebuild sets.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna do it.
So you'd like wait until you have like an apartment?
Yeah. I'm trying to think about if I should get housing here.
It makes sense.
It would be helpful for next year if I actually come back and try to go for Gamer of the Year. I really want to. It's beautiful. Look, it just. I think no matter what, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's just hard to get you both in frame because your head is obviously so much bigger than it.
Portrait mode.
And obviously I don't know if I can make it move. Okay. I just don't know how to get the movement.
You don't want to just... Well, if it's just sitting still, that's fine. It's chill.
I just know I like when things
It
move.
will move eventually. There's a huge spider. Check that out. Huge spider. Huge spider.
Sorry.
Did you see my video I posted that was like my film that will never finish?
I did not.
So in it, I talk about how I met this girl on a dating app. She is like kind of recently out as trans, and I was telling her about myself that I was a filmmaker, and that I literally was on the app at that time just to find actors and people who wanted to make a movie with me. I thought like it would be really interesting to cast an entire film of people I just met on a dating app. And anyway, she was down. She was like, oh yeah, I'd love to do that. So she came out, we filmed. We had what would have been like a 15-minute short. It was all filmed on her phone. She was going to upload it to Google Drive and give it to me. And then she never did it. 2 or 3 weeks later, I was in the hospital because I had spent like 3 or 4 days without eating. I was trying to kill myself. And I was in the hospital, and then I got out of the hospital. I texted her, hey, I've been in the psych ward. Sorry, I haven't been responding to your messages. She said, oh, fuck, and blocked me, ghosted me completely.
Dang.
So I have none of that footage, and we have not really spoken. She did message me again later, and she was like, oh, I felt like our vibes were off. But it's like, the vibes were only off the minute I told you I was in the psych ward.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like it was really judgmental and ableist and fucked up.
That's a very California response on their part.
Yeah, I always liked licensed games the best because it had characters I knew from movies. And that's still the case today. I love licensed games. Lego especially. I was watching Lego Star Wars 2 today, and that was... really emotional for me. That was one of the games I speedrun with Ash. It was the first one we did together. And yeah, the guy who has the world record in it, Prince, was streaming today, so I was watching that. Yeah, that meant a lot to me to be able to do that. It's been really hard since I found out she, committed suicide. I never wanted this to happen. And it's just especially painful because we never reconnected, and I never got we talked a little, which I'm thankful for, but I just wish I could have seen her again in person.
don't know. I wish she couldn't kill herself. It's just so sad. She was 25. Yeah, it just makes me sick thinking about it. I just never expected this, because it's like, she literally died 2 days after my grandma died, which is just too much.
Of course.
Ow.
I only got Tuesday night to give a presentation yet. I don't know why they accept me. I was just excited that I got asked to go.
I'm just getting vertigo again.
Aww.
Ground myself.
Do you think you're gonna be able to walk to your car?
Yeah. I think part of it's just I'm so tired, but yeah, I get vertigo from time to time. The evening is so beautiful. I was getting emotional. I feel like crying looking at this.
Wow.
It's just so beautiful. They're not in Hollywood. Yeah, it really is just such a beautiful plant. Yeah, I'm okay to walk if you want to keep walking.
Great.
Yeah, it just makes me emotional thinking about it, because I realize I've come so far, you know, I'm not... It was literally like 2,000 miles I drove to be here. It's so
Yeah.
crazy. It's really crazy. Yeah, I just think it's so beautiful that I was able to make it. You know, I tried like 3 times and I couldn't make it. I finally was able to make it out here, and I almost didn't. You know, I almost turned around, but it's been really good being here. I wonder if this is our street.
Yeah.
I think my life will truly start when I'm 30.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because so much of my early years were very confusing and hard to navigate and lonely, and yeah, now I'm just starting to kind of blossom and find my way in this world. The guy stared at my dick, and then he talked about how he's attracted to me, and then he was saying I'm a pedophile because I'm showing my dick to little Johnny. All it was I had a dress that I had a bulge, like not a hard on, but it's just, you know, I'm a trans woman. I don't tuck. It's painful.
Of course.
Not a big deal. But yeah, I'm saying I'm a pedo for that.
That is so weird, especially for like a middle-aged man to say to like a 20-something.
And he's the one who was
bent over staring at my crotch for like
Yeah.
a good 10 seconds.
So much of it is projection.
It is, yeah. I'm sure that guy has, a lot of problems. I'll say that. He's a creep. And he also saying, like, you're the one giving me, like, an existential crisis. And he walked off all pissed, like, I'm the asshole for it. Oh, yeah, he was like, you're making me confused about my gender. And he was all mad and he walked off.
Good!
And I was like, okay.
Straight people really are the worst.
Fuck you for confusing me about my gender.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, we're just filming a video for a documentary.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Did you see that? He walked away to laugh at us.
Dang.
Did you see that?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, he was sitting there, he took their order, he walked away, and then 4 guys there were laughing, and then the other one walked out, and he wolf whistled and like
Dang.
staring at us. Did you hear him?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know, that pissed me off.
Yeah, I thought about
but then-
recording other people. I wanted to respect their privacy, but maybe I shouldn't have. I'm so sorry, I was oblivious.
No, it's fine, but we're not gonna fucking do that.
Yeah.
That's not, no. I'm not gonna stand for that shit. We
Of
walk
course.
out when people are like that. I don't give a fuck how hungry I am. I am in so much fucking pain right now, and I'm not gonna fucking pay for food for those fucking assholes.
Of
They
course.
need to fuck themselves. They
Yeah.
don't fucking laugh at us. Go fuck themselves. I don't give a fuck. Wow, this is really considerate.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind for the homeless because they could sleep in here. Like, this is much warmer than it was out there, you know? And I mean, obviously, if it's cold, it's going to be cold in here, but it's noticeably warmer, and it's crazy. LA would not have something like this because they don't want homeless people sleeping in it, which is fucked up. They should put stuff like this, give them a place to sleep at night.
Yeah, Chicago isn't the absolute best towards homeless people, but it's far from the worst.
It seems better than LA, but yeah, I
Yeah,
trust
definitely.
you when you say it's
Yeah, Gavin Newsom is a monster on
Here
another
in,
level.
what's
And
it-
so is Caruso. Caruso is obviously... Did Caruso get elected? Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't mind watching a film with you if you want. You mentioned you had a projector. I don't know if you wanted to watch.
Yeah, I have it. I just obviously have a really gross apartment that you would never step in.
You
In
don't
its
think I
current
would
state.
step in it? Is it dusty?
It's worse.
It's worse than dusty?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could make it more amenable, but I just didn't assume.
If there's dust flying
Yeah.
in the air, I'll get freaked out.
Yeah, it's worse than
It's
dust.
fine.
So
It's fine.
yeah, I could make it better, but yeah, I just assumed that you would never tolerate it. So
Yeah. We don't have to then. I was curious, but I don't know. If it's gonna be really dusty, I'll be scared. But it's okay. Yeah. I'll just pee, but it takes me a bit. I'll just mention that. I might be peeing for like 5 minutes.
that's okay.
I have bladder issues. I actually.
We love an IBS queen.
Yeah, well, it's more than that. I'll tell you when we have more.
I mean,
privacy.
Spiro does make you piss.
I
more.
don't take Spiro. I've never taken it actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm only on meat, but it's not from that. It's when I was little, my penis hole was too small, so I couldn't fully clear my bladder, and I actually had surgery twice to make the hole bigger since the first one didn't work. Yeah, it was really painful, and like you had to piss out the stitches and shit. It was so painful, but yeah, I had that, and I think that's part of why I like cannot fully clear my bladder, and it takes me like 5 minutes of sitting there trying to like fully push out all the pee, which I know is gross, but yeah, that
I know. I think it makes sense. I've learned to really like having long time in the bathroom
yeah.
because obviously it's something that so many disabled people struggle with,
Yeah.
and that's why it's in so much of my art.
I think part of it too is that I held it for so long and it messed up my bladder.
Of course,
Because of
that's
my
also
OCD.
another problem that trans women have.
Yeah, I was scared of bathrooms. Yes, yeah, bathrooms are hard. There are hotels near your apartment too, right? I can just go run and shit. In the
I think so,
bathroom.
yeah.
Hotel bathrooms usually are really nice because the guests shit in their rooms. So the ones in the lobbies are just like the staff use them, and at night, like no one really uses them.
That's
So
a good point.
if you're homeless, the hotels are good. But you just have to be stealthy. Like you have to walk in like you're going up to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever ask them where's the bathroom because they'll say like, "Are you a guest here?" and they'll kick you out. Yeah, just walk in. I just feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Oh.
I think smoking all these cigarettes is fucking.
That makes sense. Can you afford?
I smoked too much cigarettes today. I was
yeah.
just chain smoking cigarettes.
That
all
makes
day.
sense.
I think that's literally why I feel sick.
Yeah, can you afford food right now?
You came outside to show me some stuff. Part of my job. You came outside to show me some stuff. Bro. You ain't show me nothing to move shit.
Come in here, I got you.
You came outside over here.
You gonna cash it?
Yeah, Joe, you ain't about shit.
Come in here, bro.
You don't whooping shit.
I'm telling you, all you gotta do
You
is
can't
cross
swing
the
me.
line.
You can't swing me up the state and land.
I'm telling you, bro. All you gotta
Yeah,
do
whatever, man. Take that woman ass back in there. You ain't about shit. Yeah, now you need a fucking sidekick, don't you? Yeah, you big herpes. Yeah, you kill our kids and you get away with it, dick sucker. You kill our kids, you bitch.
Alright, let's get water.
Yeah, but you get away with killing our kids, don't you?
Shit happening here. It's like, what's going on? So it's like something's gonna get done about it? Is there a reason why you recorded my film?
I'm making a documentary.
Okay, well you have to be part of my documentary when you walk out.
Okay.
Yep.
What's your documentary going to be about?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're actually working on the profile of Chloe because she's an amazing homeless trans filmmaker.
Come down.
Yeah, I know. Staying there talking shit.
So what, you make films as well?
Yeah, no, I just don't like being recorded. That's all. 'Cause I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
I try to be aware of people's boundaries, but I also think a lot about power relationships too.
Yeah, if I was gonna hurt him, I would have did it already. Because last week he told me he was gonna stab me. I'm an actual police officer.
I'm glad we made this deal.
You can't wear police patches unless you're a police officer. That would be impersonating an officer.
Me too.
Right? That's a federal crime.
Congrats on joining Satan's gang.
He told me he was gonna slit my throat last week. Do you see him in jail? No, you know what I'm saying? So I cut him a break, even though he's always in here stealing alcohol like a fiend. But, you know, like I said, you cut people too many breaks and then, you know, they think you soft. And then that's what happens. He want to stand on the corner. I'm like, dude, he just tried to fight the two guys that were out there and the girls had to get them and drag them down the street. So I'm like, why are you sitting in front of the store fucking trying to fight everybody? It's like something wrong with y'all. Like one day I am gonna have to fuck him up. And I look forward to it. But it's not gonna be while he's on a public sidewalk. It's gonna be while he's trespassing here, not trespassing.
I know.
I didn't have to wait for that. He said he was gonna slit my throat. I could have put him in handcuffs today for that. It doesn't
I
matter
know.
when
I
he
feel like
said it.
most homeless people go through more trouble
He just got out of
today
prison
than
a
any
while
bastard
ago.
they do to
He's
anyone.
very institutionalized. And he is like an old school, you know, he's like an old, he's one of like the few white gangster disciples. But he is, you know, he's still gangbang and all that, but he just ain't making no money from it, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's very institutionalized, so he like to hang around out front and fight everybody. I've seen him fight people. He be started up. So I'm like, dude, like, just get them in front of the store. You don't want to move. At the very least, I could have got him for disorderly conduct or something. No, I mean, whatever he did with his life, that was on him. He's a grown man. You know, he's making all these poor decisions in a row, and it didn't just start, you know, yesterday. He's been doing it his whole life. I don't feel sorry for people like that. Especially when you don't want to start the trouble. Alright, y'all have a good night, okay?
Thank you. Bye-bye. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I think he completely put him like aback when I asked him like about his filmmaking and like what. You thought we were gonna get all mad when we recorded, but you're making a documentary too.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're a cop, you're sort of told, are taught to go and ignore any sort of responsibility you have. But like from an objective standpoint, if you are a cop, you're a public figure in a way.
Yeah.
You can't go and say you're just a good guy.
I think they
And then go and also point out that you're a real cop with power to go and fuck people up.
Yeah.
It's like being Catholic. And, oh my gosh, are you okay?
No, my sock is like stuck between my foot. It's like literally stuck.
Dang.
Ow, ow. Okay. It's so dirty and nasty.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I need to get new socks. These are getting really nasty. Ow, that hurt. Ow. Oh, I pulled a muscle in my leg.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's just gonna go back to how it was. The problem is there's a hole in the sock, but then there's a tiny hole next to it. And that tiny hole, my middle toe went through, and it's like squeezing it.
Oh my goodness, would you like me to get you some socks?
No, no. I don't want you spending money on me.
No, I mean I have socks that I
Oh.
have. I could just wash them and give you.
No, no, it's okay. It's just painful. It's stinky. Alright, you ready to walk?
Yes.
Let's go. Well, I wonder if we'll see our favorite documentarian.
Yeah.
He's working on his new feature.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just a short. There's no wrong, no shame in starting with short films.
Maybe he'll make a video installation. Where are my smokes? It's a privilege to pee.
Hi. How are you doing?
I hate spiders.
You didn't have a problem with the one earlier.
Well,
Like-
it's not on my car.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't like when they go on my car. It lives in the car. I see its webs. It's literally made webs inside of my car. Like
Wow.
I've woken up with a web next to me.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I have trouble shooting webs even where I live.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There, little guy. How are you doing? So often when I capture little things like this, it's like the old Legend of Zelda games, where you are like in a square of land, and once you move off it, it has to load next square, and the bugs go so fast that they so quickly leave the screen. How are you doing, Chloe?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Do you still want to make that trip?
Yeah, which one?
I don't know.
I want to make, I don't know, I'm not as inspired right now. I think it's just, I wanted there to be some, I mean, we could do another cigarette one if you want to just repeat what we did before. You want to just make the same thing again?
Eventually, they will close. And then we go forward. And then we go back. And then we go forward. Then we go back. And then we go back. Then we go forward. Then we go back. And then we go forward. Then we go forward. And then we go back. There is, I know for a fact. This is the one that's always there. And then we go forward. And then I go back. And then I go forward. And then I go back. And then I go forward. And then I go back. Darn night, Kevin. Yeah, we're just having fun. We're shooting a movie. Of course, is there a certain threshold to how the automatic door works? Oh darn. Oh my goodness, okay.
We were just playing a game.
Hey, thank you so much, Kev. Hey. Yeah, he was the one that misgenders me all the time, so I guess this is my revenge.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, he seemed nice, but I didn't know he misgendered you.
Yeah.
My nails are so long now.
Yeah, I really like that.
Oh, thank you. I just leave them till they fall off.
That makes sense.
It's easier than...
Yeah,
damaging
people
nail
think that
clippers.
they're like evil witch press-ons.
Oh, these that I have? They're not
Yeah.
press-on. That's
I know,
natural.
but it feels like there's something feminine about it.
Yeah. I never really considered it to be a feminine thing. I tend to prefer my fingernails being cut. I do associate like a fully cut fingernails with like lesbians.
That's interesting. Do you identify as lesbian?
Yes. I'd say lesbian, romantic, pansexual.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But mostly a lesbian. Yeah. I just mostly see myself with a woman.
That makes sense. That's definitely how I am.
But I'm
obviously.
interested in having sex with men. But I would not want to date them.
Fair.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm mostly the same way.
Yeah. Which the not wanting to date them part also kind of makes me not want to have sex with them. Because I don't.
Of course.
I'm not into hookups. So I don't.
They're interesting as an abstract, but once words leave their mouth, it's over.
Yeah. Before she moved in, I banned DoorDash. I was like, DoorDashers cannot come here. I don't like it. It triggers my OCD. And she still would DoorDash. I was not about that. Because I know that may seem like a controlling thing, but it's like, it is my home. I have severe OCD. I am disabled, and I am letting you live with me. You cannot just make your rules and DoorDash and stuff, you know?
Of course.
And usually when it would happen, I would be drunk. And when she would get me to agree to letting her DoorDash, she would get me alcohol first. And
that
then it
is
eventually,
questionable in a lot of ways.
it became just a thing after, where even when I was sober, she would DoorDash, and I was less nervous about it then. But I still would get panic attacks every time, and we'd have to have this whole process to get it in the house, and yeah, it was not fun. Not fun at all. And stressful. Yeah, I think it's questionable. And you could even say it was because I was 20 and she was, 21, 22. That, I don't know. Myself now, I definitely would not give alcohol to a 20-year-old, even if they were my girlfriend. I would say no, I don't feel comfortable giving you this. But also because she knew my history with addiction and alcohol and still encouraged it and said, like, even though I totaled my car, blackout drunk, and I black out every time I drink, it's not a reason to stop doing something I love, and I should just learn to monitor myself. And that's like horrible advice to an addict.
Definitely.
Like, stop doing something you love, just learn to monitor and cut back. Like, no, an addict can't do that. But, you know, I was like, okay, let's drink together. And yeah, it was never fun. Never fun. In the moment it was, but I also noticed when we would be drinking together, I would just be like thinking, like, I cannot wait till she goes to bed and I can just drink alone. Because I didn't like being around her. And I don't know how I didn't put that together.
That makes
like,
perfect sense.
I don't want to do this stuff with my partner. I don't want to be near her. It was pretty much always like that. I remember I would think, like, I can't wait till she's asleep and I can just be alone.
Yeah.
But I stayed. Stupidly. That's okay. Really cold right now.
Yeah, the Starbucks is still open.
I just didn't like the vibes in there.
Fair enough.
You weren't wearing gloves. I don't know that they ever do, but
Of
I just
course.
can't handle that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be better for me to go to my car because I am so fucking cold.
Okay, do you want to head out?
Not really, but
I
don't
assume
know
you
what
don't
else
want
to
me to
do.
be in their car with you.
there's no room.
Yeah.
But either way, I would have.
Do you just want to break in there, or do you want to return to Brookfield?
Yeah, let's take a break. Let me warm up. I'm gonna turn the heater on and go to the bathroom. Do you want to go to the bathroom and do your thing if you need to, or if you don't?
Yeah, I could just go upstairs if you want.
Yeah, let's take like a 10-15 minute break and I'll text you how I'm feeling. I'm just so cold and I'm in pain and I can't think right now.
Of course. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the car and I'll text you.
Hey.
So sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
I mean, I don't need no harm. I ain't homeless in them, but I drop a pack of cigarettes just after open in the water. Can you spell cigarettes?
Yeah, I'm homeless, so
Oh, well.
even if you are, I
But
don't
you
judge
done-
you.
Hey, you know what, though? I like that in you. Because when I was homeless, you know what I did? I did things for people, too.
Yeah, I owe anyone in need. Yeah, I got you.
Thank you very much.
You got a lighter?
Yeah. I live over there by, you know what Bob's Pizza is?
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I'm from California. I just
okay.
drove out here to visit my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're making a movie together.
I lived in that building for 5.5 years.
Dang.
Ain't nobody getting that apartment till the day I die. Well,
Wow.
after that.
Nice.
I was in there, I seen a lot of people come, a lot of people go.
Wow.
They trying to tell me, you act like you sweeping in front of people doors so you listen. I don't care what you people
They're
do.
judgmental.
Yeah, but I'm
assholes.
saying, I figure you nasty mother, father, sister, brother would appreciate somebody doing this, because I live at the end of the hallway.
Definitely, yeah.
Everybody got to come past, you know, and everybody in the back got to go past. So I walk down there and it get tracked up on my feet. I don't want to take it in my house. I figure y'all will be appreciative, especially when I'm sweeping in front of your door. But I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you.
Yeah,
Have a
no
good
problem.
You
Have
too.
a good one.
Yeah, as well.
I listen to this a lot with Tanner. It's funny. We would listen to Woody Guthrie a ton. I showed her him. She liked this one song that was like, howdy do, howdy do, howdy diddly diddly, how'd you do, how'd you do? And he just keeps saying that the whole song for like 2 minutes. How'd you do, how'd you do, howdy, 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 howdy diddly, howdy ho, howdy, 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 how'd you do, how'd you do? That's the whole song for like 2 minutes. It's great. It's really funny. I found this out today. He came from a very wealthy family, but his father like abandoned him when he was 14 or 15, and he just lived on the streets, made music to get by and survive, and you know, he definitely came from a very privileged background, but used that knowledge to fight against fascism and everything his father represented, and that he didn't want to be, you know. He was 52 when he died. He couldn't even speak or walk or anything in his last, you know, I don't know if it was years or months or what, but eventually he just couldn't speak. And his one of his ex-wives was taking care of him. The one he had Arlo with, and he had 4 kids with that woman. I need to find the track. I'm home thinking I should maybe try to find some kind of living situation out here. If not, man, I'll pick up. Being in Chicago as opposed to Hollywood, because I don't really have as many friends there. Like, I have friends, but I barely see them.
Wow.
That's pretty much it. But I don't feel like it's
I wonder what the cost of like cheap apartments are in Brookfield.
They're like 1,100. It's the cheapest. That's inexpensive.
Dang, that's like more expensive than a lot of parts of the city.
Yeah, I might need to find a roommate. I don't know. But I don't know anymore.
I'm trying on the dating apps to see if I meet anyone.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best way to go and find a roommate, but I could definitely, if you bring up like a little ad, I could have my friends share it on Instagram.
I don't have an ad. My mom might make a Craigslist post.
I'm just saying that like a lot of people in the disability community, they'll understand that OCD is hard, and they'll look for someone specifically who goes and maybe has the same needs as you, and could be as supportive as possible. Obviously, I want to be as supportive as I can, but obviously, my room does not seem like your thing.
I actually have interacted with the FBI because I reported Tanner to them when I found out she was grooming a minor, and they said these are just fantasies and they cannot pursue anything if she is talking to a minor about fantasies of having sex with them when they turn 18. And I think that is really shitty that they know this child is being groomed, but they do not step in. But I was on the phone with an FBI agent, like, yeah, look into this shit. You need to look into this motherfucker. She's a pedophile. She's a rapist. Look into her. But they didn't. Let's just hope the Australian police take it more seriously. I really hope she gets fucked. She's like the one person where I just wish the worst for them. Most people, I don't feel that way, but her, it's like... I really didn't care that much for a while, but now all this stuff with Ash has just brought that hatred to the surface again. Yeah, I think it's brave too that in the 40s he's making a song thanking the Soviets. You know, I feel like that was very brave to do in that time when there is such a fear of communism in the US. I think even today there is a big fear of it. I'm not a communist.
I am.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not, but I don't hate communists. It's not like a Republican where I can't be your friend if you're a communist.
Better red than bread.
It just sucks that Ash's dad left me on red.
Oh, fuck.
I asked about where Ash was buried and just read it and said nothing. And I said, like, I loved Ash a lot and sent a picture of me and her so we knew who I am. But I doubt he wanted to talk to me.
You feel like he was supportive of trans people?
He was not when I was dating Ash, although he didn't misgender her. I don't know if maybe this is some sort of, wake-up moment for him. Like, oh, fuck.
It better fucking be.
It better, yeah, because I know damn well her family didn't treat her
even
right.
though
And on the obituary, everyone's fucking misgendering her in the comments of that obituary.
That is fucked.
Dead naming. I miss you. Dead name. I'll see you again someday. I know it.
Now I can definitely understand why you wanna to go and blow up the funeral center.
I don't
of
want
all
to
the
blow it
people.
up.
I know, but I can imagine the anger of having all of them frame it that way.
It just pisses me off that these people are mourning her when it's like you are more than likely part of the reason why she killed herself.
Yeah.
I feel like her life probably was not that great. I know she was an Uber driver was the last thing she was doing. She got fired from the sewing store and she was doing Uber. But yeah, it sucks. And even at the sewing store, which was owned by a trans woman, that trans woman would dead name and misgender Ash.
Oh, fuck.
But not in private, but when Ash was working and stuff.
Oh, fuck.
It's kind of complicated because Ash wasn't out at work, but
I felt like that was a safe environment for her to be out, but it kind of seemed like more of a thing where she wasn't because it would hurt their business, which I did not like.
My relationship with Ash is really complicated because of Tanner and the, lack of consent with my first sexual encounter with Ash. Made things very confusing. It's still confusing. Evangelina, I miss you so. Yeah, it goes on. Tequila won't get you across that desert. Yeah, it just plays in my mind over and over, these songs. I was listening to, what's it called? Will the Circle Be Unbroken? That's another one I really like.
The Hoyt version.
No, he has never did a version of it. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Yes, that's obviously, that whole album is legendary. And of course the single itself.
Yeah, I've never listened to the album, but this song with like Johnny Cash and all the folk legends. It's beautiful. I like the original version a lot too, the Carter family one. I think.
Yeah, that's from like the 20s, right?
That's the one I sang when my grandma died.
Wow.
I don't know if you saw that video.
Yeah.
It was really emotional.
Of course.
Yeah. That's just been so tough. Yeah, very beautiful song. I like the original a little better because it's less about God. Whereas the other one, I feel like the other one is more uplifting, I guess. Whereas the other one is more sad. The original is more sad. But there's the version from BioShock is my favorite version of that song.
Wow.
That Elizabeth sings. Have you played that game?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I listened to that after my grandma died. Just crying. It's really emotional. All day I feel like I've just been on the verge of crying.
Oh my goodness.
I've kind of been holding it in.
Was there any way I could have helped?
No, it's just this stuff with Ash and my grandma is really hard.
Of
Like, I don't know what
course.
anyone could do. Nothing can bring them back. And that's hard. And then, I have people telling me, oh, you'll see them again someday. And I don't buy that. I don't believe in an afterlife. And that makes it harder when that's not everyone, but I guess the more religious of my friends have said that to me, and I find it slightly offensive. I know they don't mean that, but when it's such a permanent thing in my life, it feels a little invalidating to hear people see them again.
Even if,
when I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
It's hard. It feels so permanent.
I imagine that that so many things feel impermanent to you right now because of that.
Yeah, I'm very, I guess, hyper aware of just the impermanence of things. That can be hard because I don't like change. And it's hard to deal with. I mean, since I was 10 years old, this has been something I've dreaded. I remember sitting in my room bawling and telling my mom how scared I am that Grandma's gonna die. She had breast cancer, and I was so scared she was gonna die. But she survived, which was really good. It just really freaked me out. My grandpa has leukemia. It's just really scary.
Oh my goodness. Are you going to visit him sometime soon?
When I'm back in Idaho. Yeah, he's doing okay, but he has to get checkups and stuff. He's had it, I think, like 10 years now, probably.
Dang.
But it's just scary. It's really scary.
Of course.
I was always very close to him and my grandmother as a child. More than my own mom in some ways. They're really the only ones in my family who supported my art and understood how important it was that I create and be creative. Whereas my mom and dad were more focused on, you know, what I could do to prepare to go into the workforce.
Yeah.
They didn't see much value in my creative pursuits.
That's such a shame.
It is. My mom tries to be supportive, but I think even now she's not super interested. Like, I sent her a drawing I did, and all she wrote back was, "Is that Hitler?"
Dang.
And I was like, no, why would I draw Hitler? I wasn't that offended by it, but I was like, why did you think that was Hitler? It looks nothing like Hitler. And she said it was because he had his fist up like this. This is how I drew him, with his fist like this. Like a Black Lives Matter fist in the air. It was meant to be a wave, but the way I drew it, it looked like a fist, even though it was supposed to
Oh my gosh, it's the Boy Scout salute.
Oh, this is the Boy Scout salute?
If you had, yeah.
I was a Boy Scout, so I should know that. But I barely remember my time in Scouts. I want to smoke a cig if that's okay.
Of course.
It's just, sorry to be emotional, I'm sure you're aware, but
Yeah.
I'm just glad you're not someone who tells me, like, don't cry, don't cry. That always makes me angry.
Of course.
I was so used to hearing it from my dad and mom, and I just hate being told not to cry now.
I think all your feelings are so valid, Chloe.
I want to find a different spot.
Do you like life as a ball? No.
I don't have a home, but I have a phone, and I make music on my iPad, and I don't have a home, but I have my phone, and I make music on my iPad. If you don't have a home, well, you're all alone, and that really sucks. I hate being alone, 'cause I have my phone, but I don't have a home, and I'm making music on my iPad, and I had a home, but I lost it long ago, and I don't know how to ever get back. I don't have a home, I will never have a home, and I have my iPad that I make music with. I don't have a home. How long will I have my phone? I don't have a home. All I have's this phone, and I make the music with my iPad, and I don't have a home. I have my car that my grandma gave me a year before she died. I don't have a home. I don't have a home. I have nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. I just make music on my iPad, and I want a home, but I don't know where to go. I have no one who wants to give me a home, so I'll make music on my iPad. At least it's free, 'cause I am broke. I am broke, but I have this phone, and I have the iPad that I make music on. And I feel depressed. I feel so depressed. I just want my grandma back, and want a home, and I'm so tired of being alone, and I miss Ash. She shot herself, and I don't have a home. I'll always be alone.
I'm used to pulling out a cigarette at these moments.
Of course.
Trying not to smoke. So I'm gonna just keep it cool.
Ooh, I didn't see that tattoo.
What, I have a tattoo?
Well, it looks like it. Yeah, it's called Streetwise. I believe that magazine in Chicago, certainly, that homeless people give out to make money, comes from that.
Oh, I didn't know that. You could give out magazines to make money?
Yeah, it's like a magazine supposed to be like to understand homeless people and their experiences in Chicago, and they go and sell them, and for like $1 each, and that's like just something that they do to make money. I don't know much about the ethics of that whole system of sales, but it definitely has been a thing in Chicago for a long time.
No, it doesn't seem very ethical. That's interesting.
Yeah, I definitely met lots of homeless people when I was going to UIC who were trying to sell them to me, and obviously, like, it's weird because, like, so often I just want to help them in ways that have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I think the help shouldn't be something where you're only helping them because they're giving you stuff.
Yeah.
And it's this weird... It seems like this weird way to introduce homeless people into capitalism and get them money.
Yeah, when I was going to school at UIC, I was constantly being, like, fear-mongered away from giving money to homeless people. Like, they would... And I remember, like, it's funny because one of the first things with this, like, really racist relationship I was in, one of the first red flags I ran into was probably her going and trying to go and tell me to not give money to homeless people. And I tried to explain that their excuses of them spending money on drugs. It was like, you don't think that the money that CEOs get aren't going towards the same thing?
Yeah. Exactly.
The funniest thing is she made me meet a guy friend of hers that was claiming that he was an empath in the context of why you shouldn't give money to homeless people. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the perfect way to crystallize why I find that whole rhetoric of being an empath to be fucked up.
I find it a red flag if someone tells me they're an empath.
Definitely.
I don't trust that. I don't trust astrology either.
Yeah.
Because I think it's built on the same principles of racism, that who you are is determined at birth, and there is nothing you can do throughout your life to change those factors. You will always be this thing you were at birth.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is exactly what racism is built on. And so
Yep.
I don't think astrology is good for society.
Yeah, I feel bad shitting on something that especially so many gays love. Especially like so many gays who are like people of color who get something out of it in a spiritual way. But yeah, I definitely feel very similarly.
Yeah, I have no problem shitting on it. I believe it's just space age racism. That's all I can see it as.
Hello, Survivor! My name is Chloe. I am a Jewish 23-year-old autistic transgender woman. I live in this car. I'm homeless. I've lived in this car for 2 years. Around December 15th of 2021, my grandmother gave me this car. And she passed away this year on August 13th. I was very close to her, and it's very sad she died. Anyways, I'm here to apply to Survivor. I think I have an interesting story. I am a survivor. I've survived 2 years in this car. I don't take crap from anyone. I'm transgender. The world throws a lot of shit at me. I don't take bullshit. Ugh. So I don't take no crap. And I'm smart, so I can do puzzles and shit. I want to come on this island. I'm chill. I like to smoke weed. I like to smoke cigarettes. I don't drink. I'm a kind person. I like to be nice to people. Unless you're an asshole, I will call you on your shit. I don't take crap from motherfuckers, especially not bigots. I just want to come on the show to try to survive.
51 more feature-length movies within this year. There will be no footage I shot last year, no editing done last year, no nothing from last year. These are all new ideas, all new footage, all new movies. 52 movies throughout the year. Get ready for it. 52 movies.
9 films. We're almost to 10. That's nearly 20% of the way done with the challenge and doing a good job. I'm gonna leave LA soon because, well, it's not good for me being in LA. I got addicted to cigarettes out here. Well, actually back in Chicago, but being in LA makes me want to smoke cigarettes. So I'm trying to take a break from LA, chill out, get off the cigs, and live my life. And I'm actually making a movie about all this. It's called The Smoker's Journey. It will probably be my longest film. It'll be around 10 hours long. But this is an incredible movie, guys. I go from Santa Clarita to Los Angeles, down to San Diego, up to Portillo's in Riverside. I go back to Los Angeles, and just so much happens. It is The Smoker's Journey, as the title says. I've been very inspired lately by slow cinema. I saw Bellatar's Wreckmeister Harmony when I was in Chicago. I think Chicago's the best, I'll be honest. There's so much heart to that city. And I just feel like a different person when I'm in Chicago.
And my voice is just really hoarse because I've been crying and screaming and upset. And there's a reason I let the trash pile. It's so hard for me to clean. My fucking car got towed and taken last night. I was at the Walgreens. Fucking customer, I bought hand sanitizer and they towed me anyways. I bought hand sanitizer and I went to go get a hot dog across the street and they fucking towed me while I was getting the hot dog. They just towed me because the car is dirty. I know it. They saw the dirty car and they wanted to fuck with the homeless person. These like basic things that others find so easy is like I'm climbing a fucking mountain. Fucking like, look, my hands now, it's fucking dirty. It's so fucking dirty and I have nowhere to wash my hands. It's so fucking gross. I should have got gloves.
It wouldn't be right to stay in Chicago.
I came to this island just to blow off steam and have fun, but it's not fun anymore. I'm stuck in this cave and I'm lost, so help me. Chibo.
Do I even want to keep making movies? Today I debated about quitting filmmaking, honestly. A lot of my filmography has felt like a highlight reel
of the most depressing moments of my life. And that's something that's painful, in some ways embarrassing.
They don't give a fuck. They don't protect you. Look at what happened at the Lakewood Church. For years, that police department was warned how fucking loony, how batshit the bitch who shot the place up was. And they did nothing. Now a little 7-year-old boy is missing a part of his frontal lobe. A 7-year-old boy who they knew had a batshit mother who was fucking crazy, who fucking hated Jews, who's a fucking lunatic, went and got shot up a fucking church in Texas? Free Palestine? The anti-Semitic bullshit. I'm not ashamed of the movies I make, but what are people getting out of these movies? I don't know. I don't want to make people depressed. And certainly, I find it difficult to watch a lot of them because they make me depressed.
I don't know why I competed. I thought it would change my life. I thought I'd win the money. I'd get out of the cage. But no, I'm dealing with fucking idiots. You know what? I don't even want to be here. I'm leaving. Goodbye, everyone.
I thought about disappearing, and no one would know where I went or what happened to me. I do feel fear that if I continue to grow on these platforms, that these hateful comments will only rise and rise, and I'll get more and more of them.
Alright. There that boy. There he is.
I can't just step away. You know? I'm not gonna just leave the internet because people are mean to me. That is letting the assholes win.
I don't want to play your damn games. This is damn stupid as fuck. Well, if you think it's so stupid, check this out. Ah! Boy, why'd you Bye-bye, do that? Cowboy. See you never.
Father was rich. Mother married him purely for the money. But he was a brute. She wanted more out of life. She instilled a curiosity in me about the world. She taught me how to develop my inner resources. I've traveled, studied architecture, music, painting, history. Mother gave me this life, but I always felt guilty. Was she lonely? Did she need me?
Okay, so that was my sides reading. Hopefully I did this correctly. I've never done any kind of auditions before, like I said, so this is really my first time, but yeah, that's me doing my sides audition. Getting my morning started. I just had coffee and I saw this email, so I wanted to make this little audition for y'all. But yeah, thank you for watching this, Lloyd. Amy, I think, is the other person who was in the email. Thank you both, and if there was another person I'm forgetting, maybe there was, I don't know, but thank you so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. And if you need anything else from me, just reach out. You have my email. Thank you so much. Bye.
I eat cigarettes for breakfast and coffee for lunch. For dinner I lay in the dirt and wait for the end times to come. I wish I could tell you the truth, but when I do it comes out sounding stupid. But meet me at 4 in the morning and see for yourself. Your sunrise and sunset, that's all I really gotta know. The rest is a prison that I built for myself. On my worst nights, I'd still burn down the city just for a peaceful night's rest. But here in your arms, my darling, I think that can wait. Or I hope it can. We murdered a chicken for breakfast and ate it for lunch. She was beautiful, she was scrappy, she was as mean as they come. And I told her on the way to the chopping block, chaos reigns over us all. One day I'll be worm food, but Jenny, first it's your turn. There's sunrise, sunset, and then there's the day that I die. All the rest is a prison, or else it's a lie. At my worst times, I'd still murder a traffic cop to get out of a ticket. But here in your arms, my darling, police don't exist. Or I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I hope they don't.
And you meet people that you would never meet, like Tracy. That's kind of cool. But there were a couple others.